The Rich Rodriguez era begins in the eastern portion of Alabama in a matter of weeks when Jacksonville State takes on Stephen F. Austin. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mo Carter on the campus of Jacksonville State University, where the Gamecocks are hosting Media Day in July. Yes, they're hosting Media Day very early this year because Coach Rich Rod and company are playing in the FCS kickoff, which takes place during week 0 of the college football season. During the team's media day, the word transition was used numerous times. For example, longtime players are transitioning to a new coaching staff. That same staff is dealing with the transition of multiple new players on the roster. And finally, Jacksonville State will transition from the ASUN to Conference USA at the end of the season. We asked Coach Rich Rod about the moving parts when it comes to transition, and here's what he had to say about his team and program.
We do have a bunch of guys that love football and want to get better at it. So that's the thing's probably got the most excited. The thing that makes me the most nervous is that, not just this year, but moving forward, our competition is going to get better and is getting better. And so we have to be better than what we were a year ago or 2 years ago or 5 years ago. There is a difference between 1A and 1AA, from a recruiting standpoint, from a budget standpoint, and all that. So, we have to make sure we recruit guys that we think can play on a 1A level, and then we got to do our job of developing them.
One of the most anticipated contests of the year will take place on October the 15th when Jacksonville State travels to the Tennessee Valley to face UNA at Toyota Field. It'll be the first football game ever played at Toyota Field, home of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Coach Rich Rod can't wait to play in that baseball stadium. He just hopes his players understand the configuration of the field since everything will be going in one direction.
The unique thing about that, I guess, is we're going to go always in the same direction. So I don't know what happens if a guy picks a pass off and gets confused and goes the wrong way. Do you give him a safety or you let him turn around and go back? But that'll be different. At least that's better than I've seen some baseball stadiums where both teams are on the same sidelines. That would not be good. I don't want to be anywhere close to the people we're playing. So, we'll make it happen. And I think the rivalry's been always good. Obviously, some from back in the Division II days and all that.
Jacksonville State will begin preseason practices on Wednesday morning, and their first game is on August the 27th in Montgomery against Stephen F. Austin. That will wrap up our Tuesday Sports Report on Fox 54. I'm Mo Carter. Let's send it back to the studio.